have important information concerning the Kira investigation. I won't tell anyone.
And now if he gets the shinigami eyes, he could take out L.
Oh.
I want to tell you I'm L.
Whoa, what?
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny and this is Montana.
And today we're going to be reacting to episode 9 of Death Note, Encounter. Counter.
I wonder how many encounters we're going to counter in this encounter
We're going to count
episode.
in this.
How many counters we're going to count in this count?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did that.
Nice.
Anyway.
I've been wanting to bring this up. Light should know that the way that he's acting is too deliberately avoiding suspicion. Like he needs
a little bit too, it's pretty sus.
No, what he
acting.
needs to do is employ the like picking your nose when you think someone's watching you technique and do something really embarrassing.
But like he's doing that, take out the magazine. Like he's
you're right.
Checking that box, but it's so very obvious he's not actually doing it for real. Like maybe he has something bigger at play, like he's trying to goad him into doing something. But please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below if you're excited for this episode and more coming every Thursday and Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to watch episodes early, these episodes are all posted to Patreon. They're extended, uncut forms. All right, are we excited for episode 9 of Death Note?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Dunderheads. This video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes!
I can't believe my son is looking at those magazines.
Hey, Light! Come on!
Pretty sus behavior. The potato chip. Appa's shaking my chair with his breath.
Cute.
I'll solve equations with my right hand and write names with my left.
That was so genius.
That's
I'll
wild.
take a potato chip and eat it. And the witness to my alibi is L himself.
Yeah, I don't know if L's gonna buy it.
Are you sure about this? Ryuk?
Yeah, I'm sure nobody's following you, okay? Now hurry up already, will ya? The symptoms are getting worse.
I really hope you're not saying what you think I'd want to hear just to get some apples.
Whoa, hold it right there.
Little
I just
addict.
flew out and checked a 100-meter radius around you and there was no one there. So yeah, for the last time, I'm sure, okay?
All right, but on the news they said they were dispatching 1,500 investigators to Japan.
They're bluffing. You said so yourself. If it were really happening, they wouldn't announce their arrival. Instead, they'd come and investigate secretly.
I suppose you're right.
Yeah, that wouldn't really make sense.
Yeah.
Nice.
Here you are. Please come
Hi,
again.
honey.
Winry, I can't do this. You just
But I
gotta
can.
Nice.
Here you are. Please come again.
He's really just.
Light, come on, hurry up.
How much is he gonna get him to do just for apples? You know?
Yeah.
Why does he like them so much?
Apples are so good.
Yeah.
Nice to me.
Make sure you eat the core as well.
You know, I might actually write your name in my death note and kill you, just like that.
Okay.
I wouldn't laugh if I were you.
Right. That reminds me, I've got one finishing
Could he
touch
actually
left
do
to
that?
add.
Probably.
Yeah.
It would just be boring.
Yes?
I've been thinking about the purse snatcher and the embezzler's heart attacks 2 days ago. It seems my family couldn't have had any knowledge of them before they died. Shouldn't that resolve any doubts you have?
You may be right. I don't think there's any way he could have arranged their deaths without having seen the broadcast first, huh? Your son has come home.
He's definitely very suspicious of Light.
Yeah.
Rightfully
So
so.
you're gonna keep quiet and pretend to study again, huh?
I have a good grasp of where all the cameras are placed, but I only managed to kill a purse snatcher and an embezzler using that trick with the potato chips.
You're watching TV.
I made sure to kill criminals whose names and faces were broadcast when I didn't have access to TV or the internet.
So
There's a
don't
chance
kill
I'll be
them
more
with the one.
suspicious if only these lesser criminals end up dying while I'm not receiving information. In other words, if I kill other petty
Or
criminals
just-
whose names and faces are broadcast as I watch TV, I won't draw unnecessary attention to myself.
Okay.
For this to work, all I really have to do is remember the identities of the criminals I either see on TV or while I'm online, regardless of the severity of their crimes.
Okay.
That way, whenever I go out, I can use that piece of the death note I keep in my wallet to kill them at random times. Just like that. It's the perfect way to deal with these hidden cameras.
He's
Because
diabolical.
he was doing the other ones exactly as they showed up on the TV.
Yeah, and these ones he's having happen at different times. He's just sort of scattering evidence right now, but not anything that leaves a trail.
It's just like every potential, like, ooh, what about this? He does the one thing that would just completely, like, dispel everything about it, but it's too perfect.
Yeah, he's doing everything Elle would probably do. So Elle's probably like, why is it fitting together so nicely? Like,
Yeah.
it's just that because Light is so thorough, it gets suspicious.
Our surveillance of the Kitamura and Yagami households has revealed nothing. We will remove the cameras and wiretaps.
Okay.
All that and we still don't have any suspects.
It's okay, Matsuda. We'll have to pursue other leads, but we'll get them.
Please don't get the wrong idea. I only said that we were unable to reveal anything suspicious based on our surveillance.
What?
Even if Kira was among them, I'm sure he wouldn't make it obvious. No, in fact, it could mean he was able to continue killing without doing anything outwardly
Can you tell me when we're done with that? All right. Jesus Christ.
How is he deducing this?
Well, then you believe that Kira is among one of those families.
As I've said, there's a 5% chance.
How did...
Kira never
That's
stopped
so
killing
specific.
people, even while the
Yeah.
surveillance cameras were in place. Let's say he could kill someone simply by wishing death upon them. You'd think that any human being would have shown at least some emotion, some sign that they were knowingly committing an act of murder. So the obvious conclusion is that Kira couldn't be one of them.
Okay.
However,
Could
what
be
if he is one of these people we've
Just
been watching?
cold-blooded, you know?
If he is, we have to assume that his psyche has reached godlike proportions,
Yeah.
punishing evildoers without the slightest change of expression. It almost makes me want to believe that Kira doesn't exist, that this is just the wrath of a vengeful god. A mass murderer who calls himself Kira exists somewhere. I'm sure of it, and I will catch him. But I can't count on Kira making any mistakes. It doesn't matter how long we watch him, he's not going to expose himself to us. So what should I do? Ideally,
What
I
could
would
he
get
do?
to know him well enough that he'd admit to me that he was Kira and show me how he kills. Would that even be possible?
How would that even happen? Wait, no way he could befriend him. Wait, unless he befriends him pretending not to be Elle because he doesn't know what his face looks like.
What if he befriends him as, like, I'm one of the detectives on the case, and tries to make it so that Light is like, oh, I'm gonna be friends with this guy to, like, get information. But then in this situation, the information that Elle would be feeding him is, like, deliberately slightly off to, like, make him make a mistake or, like, give an indication that it is him without him realizing that's what's happening.
He's gonna have to switch to a different tactic because Light's too careful.
Hey, Light, I just checked and all the cameras have been removed. All of them, every single one. Hello? Are you listening to me? Hey,
He doesn't buy
Light.
it.
Yeah.
Like
no.
a second set of cameras.
Yep.
Good point. We still don't know if they've removed all the wiretaps from the house.
I suppose this means I'm no longer a suspect. Everything's going as planned. But I'm sure Elle won't give up that easily. If he's still working with the Japanese police, chances are my father is working with him. Or under him anyway. If that's the case, I'll have to use my father to find out Elle's true identity, and I'll eliminate him.
Okay, so he's gonna try to find it out through his dad.
As I get rid of Elle, Kira will be one step closer to becoming the god of the new world.
But Elle's never even told his dad what his
hurry
name
up.
is.
You don't want to be
No.
late. Oh, do your best.
I know you don't need it, but good luck.
I really don't see why
Is it
you two are
final
making such a
exam
big
time?
deal out of this.
I think so. Right? That's what he's been studying for.
I think so, yeah.
You there! The exam will be starting in 10 minutes, so you better hurry up!
It's fine. I plan to get here 3 minutes before the test. I hate waiting. I'm here too early.
Well, confident.
I could never.
Yeah, he is really so confident.
God, I hate exams. Oh my god.
Doesn't even... What? He's not even trying.
Student number 162. Sit properly in your chair.
Oh.
It's L.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna try to become his friend.
That's
No way.
really something.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god. That's the creepiest thing ever. The grippers, but oh my god.
Okay.
Okay, so L is going to become one of Light's classmates.
All right. I feel like Light is not in the place where he's gonna be receptive to making friends.
I feel like L might not give him an option. L's just gonna orchestrate circumstances somehow.
Yeah.
I wonder if he'll be good at tests and stuff and they'll become rivals or something.
Oh, yeah.
It seems like a lot of shinigami are observing the human world lately. What's with that anyway?
It turns out Ryuk is being kept by a human.
What's he thinking? Seriously?
He's a disgrace to the pride of the shinigami.
No, I'm talking about the human who's keeping Ryuk. Who would want him as a pet? A pet's supposed to be cute.
When you're right, you're right.
Is it a male or a female?
Who knows?
In that case, I think I'd better go take a closer look.
Oh?
Boy.
In that case.
Is he going to the human world? Oh my god. And he's just barefoot in the classroom.
That sounds so cold.
You're a college student now. That's kind of exciting. I'm filled with joy.
Okay.
It's kind of cute that he's proud.
Yeah.
Now for the freshman address. Freshman representative, Light Yagami.
Yes.
Well, we really jumped ahead here.
Wow.
And freshman representative, Hideki Ryuga.
Is that Hideki Ryuga, the pop idol? That guy?
Oh.
There's no way he's got the brains to get into a school like Toho.
I thought that was maybe the new name that L was
Like the
taking.
real Hideki Ryuga.
Yeah, no, it must be.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I knew I'd be giving the address with one other student, but I never expected this.
Oh my god, they're gonna be students.
I remember him from the exam center. He got into trouble for sitting oddly in his desk.
He's so creepy.
Seemed like he was off in his own world.
Oh my god.
As all of us
By the way, apparently people both simp and think he's weird at times.
Interesting.
The student who scores highest on the test is supposed to give the speech, right? I guess both
They
of them
scored
must
the
have had a high
same.
score this year.
Perfect.
I heard they both had perfect scores for all subjects.
Seriously?
I think I like the little one on the right. What? He's so weird, Kyoko. Look at how he's dressed.
See, this is it. They're literally calling out people.
Wow.
I think he's hot.
Man, these two are total opposites.
Because of his brain.
This
Like
one
he's
looks
smart,
Like a sheltered
yeah.
genius who's been groomed for success his whole life.
As we embark on this new chapter in our
There's
lives,
something not right about him. He's just freaking weird. This guy must be what they call a mad genius. Coming to the Toho entrance ceremony dressed like that? Either he's crazy or he's just toying with
There's
her.
nothing on there. What?
Hideki Ryuga.
I can't wait to see Elmore in college.
Oh, 100%.
Light Yagami. Your father is Chief Soichiro Yagami of the NPA.
Yes.
Your respect for your father's matched only by your strong sense of justice.
Who the hell is this guy?
Jesus Christ.
And you've already got experience, seeing as you've helped the police solve a number of cases in the
This
past.
is so creepy.
Yeah,
You're
don't
showing
raise
an interest in the
suspicion.
kid.
Just try to be a friend.
If you promise not to tell anyone about this, I have important information
Wait.
concerning the Kira investigation that I'd like to share with you.
Where's this coming from?
What?
And who is he? I won't tell anyone. What is it?
Whoa. And now if he gets the Shinigami eyes, he could take out L.
Oh.
I want to tell you I'm Al.
Whoa, what?
What? There's no way.
What?
What's he talking about? If he really was L, he'd never admit to it. I thought this guy was a bit strange, but this is pretty extreme. Stop.
What?
This isn't good.
What?
Don't act surprised. On the off chance that he really is L, I have to act how Soichiro Yagami's son, Light Yagami, would act in this situation. There'd be no reason for him to be afraid. If you are who you say you are, then you have nothing but my respect and admiration.
Oh my god.
The reason I chose to reveal my identity to you
What?
is because I think you could be of some help to us on the Kira investigation.
Oh my god.
What if he befriends him as I'm one of the detectives on the case?
You were right.
Yagami. The likelihood that you
That's
are
crazy.
Kira is just under 5%. Even so, something tells me I'm not wrong to suspect you. But you're just too perfect. If you are Kira, I can't think of anything that would put more pressure on you than this little scenario.
Yeah, seriously.
If this guy is really L like he says, then consider me impressed.
Indeed. If this guy really is L, no, even if he's not L, I can't do anything to him.
Yeah. Oh my god. What
If
a
what he's saying is true,
bold move.
it probably means he's already shown his face to my father.
Wow.
What now? If he were to die right after telling me who he was, it would only confirm their suspicions. Although it's obvious Hideki Ryuga is nothing more than an absurd alias, it still complicates things. Even if I get lucky and it isn't an alias, if I try to kill him by simply writing his name in the death note, I might accidentally picture the face of Ryuga the pop star and end up killing him instead.
What?
If this guy doesn't die,
Intrusive
he'll know
thoughts
for
are
a
a
fact that I'm
bitch.
Kira.
That was so smart.
Is he really L? Does he already suspect that I'm Kira?
That was a smart move.
It's hard to say how much he knows, but I must be under suspicion. Does this mean that he's still suspicious of the people that Ray Pembroke was investigating before he died?
He's really sinking here.
I still don't see why he would
Spiraling.
reveal himself to me directly. I can't let him see any signs of distress. It's better if I just clear my mind.
What a move there.
That's really something.
Yeah. Okay, we gotta discuss that.
Okay. Cause like literally what the fuck is he
What?
meant to do now?
Oh my god.
What's the next step here?
For Light or L?
Both.
Basically, by making it known that he's L, he's prevented Light from doing anything. Because if Light does anything, it confirms that it's him.
Yeah.
So it's a really interesting play. I wonder what he noticed out of all of that thinking from Light, you know?
Yeah, well, because just from like a third person observer, if you didn't have the information that we have, like as viewers, the most logical explanation would be that like the new kid that no one knows anything about is just saying stuff. Cause like people do that. But even in that situation, what could he possibly do with that without just completely revealing himself?
Yeah, it's really an interesting position. I'm wondering how long it continues like this.
Right?
I didn't think the ceremony would be so interesting.
Hey, Light.
You hear that? I think it's your new friend.
Nice meeting you.
No, the pleasure was mine.
It's literally L.
What an amazing car.
A limousine?
Well, I'm sure I'll see you on campus.
L
take care.
limousine.
That kid
No.
must come from some serious money.
Plus, he's at the top of the class? Where's the justice?
I love that.
You're so right. Interesting choice for the car to be like
A really nice one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome home, Mr. Toe.
Mr. Toe?
I think the school he went to.
Oh.
Damn it! He got me!
He really did.
Oh boy.
Damn, L! I've never been so humiliated in my life! Hey,
He's so
why don't you
angry.
just do the shinigami eye deal? Then you should have no problem killing him, right?
And what good will Shinigami eyes do me if this is just a trap? If I kill him and it turns out he's not really L, that would be like announcing to the real L that I am Kira.
Sorry.
Don't think that Shinigami killing people and humans killing people are the same thing, because they're not. Unfortunately, the Death Note can only kill the person whose name is written in it. So it's not like I can arrange for someone else to kill him. It's inconvenient. That's the flaw with the Death Note.
Light is usually so calm, but he's snapped.
Yeah, he's upset.
Getting to him.
At first, I thought once I found out his name, I'd have him die in an accident or kill himself. However,
he's going
none of
crazy.
that will do me any good unless I know with 100% certainty that this guy is L. No, it's already too late to do anything about it since he's approached me and introduced himself as L. I underestimated him. I never even considered the possibility that he would reveal his
That was
identity to me on
crazy.
purpose.
Wow. Because he's
Could be
stuck
telling all
now.
the suspects the same thing. In fact, it doesn't even have to be him. He could have sent a double instead. For L, this strategy acts as a solid defense and it allows him to confront Kira directly. He can defend and attack.
What?
He got me. It was a good move.
That's brilliant.
I'm sure I haven't seen the last of Ryuga. He'll keep trying to move in on me, playing the absent-minded genius, and we'll pretend like nothing's going on.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Oh.
Okay.
This is perfect.
He's
boy.
losing his
There's no
mind.
reason for me to be
Yeah.
worried. After all, this is proof that they don't have anything on me yet. So this whole thing is nothing more than a contest between Elle and me. A match of wits. On the surface, we'll be two friendly classmates.
Oh my
but
God.
in reality, we'll actually be investigating
I
each other.
love this.
Interesting, Ryuga. If it's my friendship you want, I'll gladly accept it. In time, I'll earn your trust. And once you've told me what I want to know, there'll be no point keeping you alive. Then I'll kill you. With my hands if I have to.
Jesus.
Whoa.
Oh.
Oh my God.
I was surprised, Ryuga. I never thought you'd ask me to play tennis as a way to get to know each other.
That's crazy.
Light, while it's true that Kira hates losing, it's also true that most people would rather win than lose.
I don't see any way that he can profile me based on a tennis match.
Just
Way.
over
Going to
analyzing
let him
every single thing. Oh my God.
Wow.
Never would have seen that one coming.
Oh my God.
That.
Oh, by the way, I'm Al. That was crazy.
He's so stuck.
Yeah, but also like the way that he like convinced himself at the end there, that was terrifying. Like
No, that's
Ryuk
like,
is noticing how crazy he's getting.
no,
Like
he's slipping.
now he is going to be classmates with L.
I'm just really excited to see Light try to act like a normal friend and see L pick apart every fabricated action
Yeah.
and figure out why it's not genuine or authentic.
Yeah, they're both just going to be so sus of each other the whole time.
But they have to act like they're going to be friends,
Yeah,
though, both of them.
And watch them actually become friends or something, like accident, because they're so similar.
What if they fall in love?
On the next episode of Death Note. Thank you for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And check out the Patreon linked in the description below to support us as creators and see these episodes in their extended uncut forms. We have a lot to discuss, but before we do that, where are we headed?
All right, let's review.
Thank you for watching. For now, we're going to go to questions given to us by our amazing Patreon members. If you want to ask us questions after every episode we watch, join the link in the description below and start asking. For now, let's go to question 1. Exhausted asks, during the speech, one of the students notes that L and Light are total opposites. How true of a statement do you think that is?
I mean, there are like two different kinds of opposites, right? Like some people would say that the opposite of fire is water, and some people would say that the opposite of fire is not fire. And so they're kind of like two sides of the same coin, while also being very different just in terms of the way that they're perceived.
I agree with that, where they're similar in a certain way, but completely opposite in another. So there doesn't have to be all one way or all another, but it's almost like a nature versus nurture situation, where like they said like the prim and proper like son of a blah 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 versus like this unkempt like slob that happened to get the same score. Like I don't know, it's gonna be interesting to see where they intersect and where they diverge moving forward. But I do think the comparison is like one of the more fascinating ones in the show.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. All right, let's go to our second question. Exhausted also asks, what do you think a friendship between Elle and Light will look like?
I think it's going to be just like an overthinker's nightmare, because both of them are going to have to be so many steps ahead. Like, okay, this is how I would act if I didn't know that it was him, but Elle is saying something that's suspicious, but Light can't really question it without revealing that he knows something, but he has to act kind of interested, because if he acts not interested at all, that's suspicious. But then Elle is going to be watching every muscle in his face, just being like a human lie detector, just seeing how he responds to stuff like that.
I think they're both going to act that way in a sense.
No, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's just building on each other, because it's like, okay, now we have all these steps, but what if the other one already knows all those steps and then is doing a different like counter step, and but what if they
so many different
didn't?
Levels.
Exactly.
And I don't think I've ever seen a dynamic where Light knows that Elle is Elle. Elle pretty much like kind of is pretty strongly suspicious that Light is Kira, and then they both know, you know, like typically one doesn't know in these kind of situations.
Well, like they both know, but they also both know that if they try to like confirm it without a doubt, that if they're wrong, then they definitely don't get the right answer. Yeah. Which is a confusing, like, how much are you going to gamble kind of situation.
Absolutely. Can't wait to see more. All right, let's go to our final question.
What do you think Light's dad's take on his son being suspected, but beyond that, suspecting his son to a degree that they believe he could avoid surveillance like that and still be guilty? Like, that is really a different level.
Yes, because there's this like horseshoe that's developing of either A, Elle is being really ridiculous and overbearing, especially to a chief of suspecting his son.
Right, because like imagine if he was wrong and he's just being a massive dick.
Yeah, so that's on one side. And then the other side is my son is a diabolical planning mass murderer.
Yeah.
That has avoided wiretaps, avoided all these different things through a series of systems of avoidance. And like the thing that kind of must be kind of scary is knowing just how smart his son is. Like he's seen it his whole life. He's like, if anybody's going to be capable of it.
Yeah, no, that's kind of one of those like you just don't want to know.
Yeah, so I'm wondering whether that becomes more of a factor as we move forward.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think that's about it for this episode. Thank you for watching. Our next episode will be coming out this Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's Doubt, episode 10. And are we excited for episode 10 of Death Note?
Can't wait.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.